GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambeau set to go, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
I'm coming. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Here it comes.
Black.
He's coming. We got double up.
Play action. Now Wentz. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. 180!
51. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Under 10. 10. Listen.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Go. 180!
44's the mic. Get in the weight room.
Man 5-7.
Watch twist.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Set. 180!
Check.
5-9.
44. Mike, 44.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 280!
55's the mic. I got you, son. Shift. Alert 3.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 24.
120!
You ain't ready today.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 10. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Go, go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Hey, empty. Run.
On play action, it's Wentz. That's going to be down in the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Blue 80!
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Back man. Waiting.
44. You better bring it.
Hey, empty.
Shift.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Here we go. Blue 80!
I got one.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
46 down, man, 5-4.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
got wide. 58's the mic, 58. Check. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Target. 58.
Back to throw. Mobley, and that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
We got 19. We got 3. Check out.
Hey, check that. Street.
Operating from the gun, Mobley. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
What we got?
Black.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's 5-7.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. That's what I do. 44's the mic. Check.
Now a play fake. Wins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Here we go. Waiting.
44. I'm coming.
Ram.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shift. Watch the shift.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they can't bring him down. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check nine.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nowhere.
Done. 120.
Hey, I got 83. We got
After
this,
one,
fellas.
7-0 on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
44.
To throw is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Back man. 180.
Watch the slats.
They run with Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wins.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Here's Hines. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come.
Here's Wentz to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Oh, nice.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, hey, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
60 Bison.
Now they'll run it on the cross.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
58, right?
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
You better go.
From the gun, Mobley. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Jaguars first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
I'm coming after you. And 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Rabbit.
Operating from the gun, Mobley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Showing it.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside hit. 11 yards there, first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Check the backer. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 58, right over there. Yeah.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside go. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
At 57, Timberwolf. Against the mic. Let's get the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mobley. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
It's your time, baby. We did our part.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
44's the mic, 44's mic. Check.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He sets to fire deep. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando back for another year. We'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. 180!
Know your job. Hey, 25's the mic.
Kill.
25's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Wentz.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Waiting.
25's the mic.
Here we go.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, 74.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Oh, you got it.
Throwing now is Wentz. Throw inside complete. That's Hines. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Don't be mad. There's more coming.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz escaping the pressure right. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll go down at the 28.
Get ready.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120! Yep. Watch the 20.
On 1st down, Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
All day, defense, all day.
Pick the edge. Go.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Switch it. Kill. Hey, great 57.
44 at the mic.
Now Wentz again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, baby.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Trying to go to work.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Fresno.
To throw on 2nd down. Mobley. He's going to drop this off to his fullback. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
I'm coming after you.
Rocco 80.
Check. No. Off.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Slam.
Knocking 18.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check 99.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
I smell fear in that offense. Street. Check 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Mike's 22.
Let him know.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22.
From the gun, Mobley. Able to complete this to Chenault. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther Street.
Wide. Get wide.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1.
70 Lion.
Watch the block. Motion. Pop.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from a yard out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And that makes it 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
51.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Check.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Mobley. Watkins on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack.
Let's get this.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
58. Smash. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, D.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Mike's 22. Mike's 22. They're not ready.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm getting nervous. 44, Mike, 44.
On play action, Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 80! Come on, D!
Check 26, check 26.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
baby.
one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Push him back. Push him back.
This is Hines. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 80!
Mike, 51. Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Sunday.
Let's keep moving. Converge. Safe. Slam.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run to Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's go, boys.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I got him. Check 13. Check
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Hatch it.
58.
Sorry, 70.
65, 65. 65.
Throwing on first down. Mobley looking for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Here we go.
Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Tight end left, tight end left.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Black, come on.
Flare. Check it.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Waiting.
44. Here we go, D.
All over you.
You already know.
Go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check. Crunch.
Ram.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go, Mike 51.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 180. Down the man inside. Down the man.
Out.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Back man. 180.
I can't believe.
Lefty.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, alert 3.
The gun. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
180. What's this on?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Go, go. Lady!
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Done.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 20.
Done.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Colts, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.